SBG or Die here. How's it going? I'm coming to you from the KG Craft server. Today I'm making episode 1. I'm just gonna do like a little recap video, just kind of showing everything that I've done so far in the season. We restarted the server about 2 months ago now, and due to technical difficulties, aka not knowing how to record things, I am late on making an episode, but pretty much I'm just going to go in order of all the builds that I've done so far this season, and just kind of show you what's going on and what I have planned for the future. So let's get started. This is my first build. Made this day 1. This is my little starter house. As you can see, it's just a oversized witch hut. Inside, I just got some regular, storage, just a big wall of chests. So not much else going on. I also have my mob head collection. We have the mob heads like in Hermitcraft. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of work collecting them. So, but this is our little spawn town. Everyone just kind of building their little starter houses. Most people have already moved out of Spawn Town. They're here for, a couple weeks or so. And they've since then moved out and started their own, like, real base. Right here with the giant Enderman, that's Govna 85's house. Over here, this is Midget's house? Yeah, Midget. That's Metacrofter's house. I love that house. Over here is Kitay's little hut house. And then up on the hill we have Dark Archers. And I love that build. That is a great one. I love flying by it. But yeah, that was my first build right there. My second build was actually right over here. I started doing some caving on the first day, and you might be able to guess what it is from that site right there. But I found a couple spawners. Yeah, I found 3. On the server we have dungeon spawners turned up all the way to the max. So yeah, we get a lot of these guys that generate close to one another. So right here I got 3 of them. I have 2 zombies right here, and then right here behind this wall is a skeleton. So they all go up. You saw the glass tube on the surface there. They go up and come down this tube and land right here, and you just sit there and this is what we used early on for XP. I think quite a few people still actually use it. It's a great source for bones and all that other good stuff. Oh, yeah, here they come. I also built like a little fish farm here. They're both connected by hoppers into the storage system. So over here you got all your fish drops. They come over here, or your fish farm stuff. They come over here. And then over here you get all your mob drops. So, but mainly all we want from there are bones. I had it set up so that you can get like armor and bows and stuff like that, but it was just kind of backing up the storage, so I got rid of it. But yeah, over here I got a Impulse SV Nano Farm. Just one of those. Boom. Get a bunch of food real quick. And then, just kind of your general stuff. A couple furnaces, enchantment setup over here, and of course a trash can. But yeah, so that was, yeah. That was my first build after my house. You'll see the stuff come up over here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, Love it. Let's see here. What did I do next? Oh, next I moved on to the redstone area. I might put up a map of our world, or like we kind of set it up like Hermitcraft with the whole districts thing. That way, you know, we would have a little bit of like order, you know, so that people aren't just building random things all over the place and, you know, just being a mess. Last season, it kind of turned into that. We just kind of had people building, you know, their houses and then farms and town hall, and, you know, stuff was just kind of everywhere. So we wanted to avoid that, especially since this season we have a lot more people on the server. Last season we had about 10 people on the server, but only about maybe 5 of them were regular players. This season we have close to 20, and a good 10 of them or so are regular players. But so this was my second build. I made a little Nims tutorial iron farm, you know, just a 10x10 with the villagers on the back here. They spawn a iron golem every now and then, and it comes down here and ooh, iron. I'll take that, thank you. I also expanded it a little while ago, so I made another one up there. These guys are far enough apart to be separate villages, so they just keep spawning iron golems, and you'll see, I don't know if we'll see one now, but one will spawn up there and fall all the way down into that lava and give us some iron. And I also expanded it again and made another one over here. I haven't made one up in the sky yet for this side, but I will soon. Oh, we got a little more iron over there too. Yeah, pretty much I just haven't done that one. It's kind of a pain to, you know, get the villagers, you know, get a couple out of here and then lift them all the way up there, but I'll get to it eventually. What's next? Next up, I built this right here. You probably saw it. Come on, fly. There we go. This is a mob spawner. Let's see if we can get some people or some mob spawning in here. This is from, what's his name? Solo Waffle? Or Solo? Yeah, Solo Waffle. Basically, it's a single bucket mob spawner. It's really cool how it works. Honestly, that's why I love building this. Basically, up at the top, I'll fly up there. Up here, we have a single dispenser that dispenses water, and it goes down these tubes here, which then go down here and spill into the floor. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Oh, no. It spills into the floor, and there's a bunch of spawning floors, and it goes in all 4 directions, and there's spawning floors on all 4 sides, and it just goes down from one floor to the next and pushes all the mobs off. And, no. Yeah, it's really cool, real simple, real dependable design. It just uses, you know, water to flow down from one floor to the other. It uses a single bucket of water, you know, 1 dispenser and 1 hopper clock, and it just keeps running and running and keeps pushing the mobs off, and they go down here and get sorted. I actually just added or expanded this storage and actually added sorters on here, but as you can see, we're getting lots and lots of drops. I have it set up for mainly just gunpowder and string, so I do that with the trapdoors on top, so only creepers and spiders are short enough to spawn on each floor. But probably soon I'm going to take some of them off so that we can get more skeletons and get some bones, and I mean, we also get like rotten flesh, but you know, no one really has much of a use for it, but you know, we'll get some of it. But yeah, so this was my next build. After that, I went over here. You can see this bad boy. It's just a giant hole in the ground. No, but seriously, it is a slime farm. This took me quite a long time. As you can see, I have kind of like, you know, this is what, like 10 chunks all the way down to, you know, bedrock mined out. And we did this probably between like the second and third week of the server being open. So we weren't too geared up. We did have a beacon that I borrowed from someone, and we were mining it out. But I read the coordinates wrong on the chunk finder, and I thought that this over here was the slime chunks. And as you can see, there's no slimes over here spawning. So we got all the way down to the bottom and realized that there's no slime over there. And then I went over the chords and realized that it was right over here. But yeah, so this right here is a Ilmango quad slime chunk farm design. Really good design. Love it. You know, it produces a ton, and yeah, it was pretty simple, or fairly simple and cheap to build. You know, after being on the server for, you know, 2-3 weeks. Basically, it has all these platforms here, and it has iron golems in the middle, and the slimes, you know, spawn up here, and they run towards the iron golems right there, and they fall down in the center, and they land on this magma blocks, and they, you know, take some damage and die. And then we have some mine carts over here that, you know, go over there and pick them up. So I'll run that real quick. As you can see, you know, you see that they all disappear, and then these guys will come back. And then I have an item elevator. Very satisfying. Oh yeah. Look at all those. They just kind of go up there. And they get put into this storage here. Oh, look at this guy. Goodbye, sucker. Boom. Okay. But yeah, so yeah, they just kind of flow in here. Real simple. You know, I don't have anything sorted because, you know, we just have slimes, you know, coming up here. But we have a pretty big storage, but this farm, you know, has a lot of output. Looks like someone's been raiding the chest a little bit, but yeah, we have, you know, quite a bit of slime stored up. So, let's see, what did I do next? Well, you know what? Let me get to the next build, and I'll see you in a bit. In a bit. Okay. This is my next build. Yeah, the next thing I worked on was the Nether Hub. We kind of have everything set up in District, like I said earlier. These are all the portals and how they're kind of set up. They're not symmetrical or anything like that. They're just kind of wherever they the place in the overworld ended up being is where we put the portals here. So yeah, basically we're on top of the Nether, as you can probably tell. We haven't started building the actual building. This is all going to be enclosed in a really cool building, and this is kind of the theme so far. that we're going for. We have these ice tunnels or ice paths that go off in each, the 4 cardinal directions, 2,000 blocks in each direction, so that people can, get to where they're going pretty easily, and then, kind of build their own tunnels off of there. So, yeah, this is what we have so far. Everything's marked with, different colors. Pretty much for the most part, we try to base our server off of like Hermitcraft. So, we have the districts, we have the colors. Over here, where we just were showing off those other builds, that was in the redstone area. Yeah, so that's here. We got like manual farms area. This is like the gaming and PvP area over there. That's like spawn, like main spawn, and the, like town hall and stuff like that. This right here, this is the residential area, and over here is going to be the shopping area. We don't have any shops set up yet, but we have some plans, and a few of them are starting to build, but yeah, nothing's opened up for business yet. So after that, what did I build? Oh, right, it's this way. Yeah, we pretty much the first week we didn't go to the end and fight the dragon. We kind of put it off. Oh, my sounds are off. 1 second. Let me fix that. But while I do this, I'll talk. Yeah, basically we put it off for a week, and we did it as a group. We went and fought the dragon. It was pretty cool. I got some hits in. And after that, I explored the end for. I explored it for about a week, maybe a little over a week, by myself, just kind of trying to get as many resources from the end that I can. Oh, by the way, we have a few tweaks on this server. So we have it so that the end dragon drops an elytra, just like in Hermitcraft. Also, it drops a head, just for the mob drops. What else? We have Enderman griefing turned off. We have the one person sleeping. So there's other people on the server right now, and I can just sleep in bed all by myself and make it turn to day. There was another one. We have the dungeon spawners, and I feel like there's one more. We changed the loot tables on shulkers to drop more shells. Basically, it's It's a guaranteed 1 shell, and then a chance, like a 50% chance for another one. And how it works out is like with looting, you can get up to 3. So yeah, you can get a lot of shells because we have more people on the server this season, and we wanted to make sure that everyone could get enough shulker shells for what they needed. Yeah. So we cranked that up a little bit. Some people might think it's a little cheaty, but when you're playing on a server with a bunch of other people, you got to do what you got to do. So this was my next build. It's an Enderman farm. As you can see, can't really see it out over here, but it's an Ilmango design. It's his simple Enderman farm. It's down low, as you can see from my chords. I'm at Y1. At the very bottom of the void, it was so nerve-wracking to build this because, yeah, it was when I just got an elytra, and I think I only had like a stack of rockets because it was before like I really had a bunch of gunpowder and stuff. But anyways, so yeah, basically, you know, there's a small platform there. They come over. It's all within the first sub chunk, and they come over here. There's a endermite right there. They chase that and fall down here, and you just sit here and whack them. There you go. Yeah, it's not one hit kill, but you'll see that these guys flow in so fast that once you get going, as long as there's no lag, they just keep falling. You can just sit here and just keep whacking and whacking, and they don't stop, so the XP doesn't stop. So you can get the maximum amount of XP from this farm. Also, it's probably annoying hearing that clicking, but I have, you know, the items being collected here. That way, if you get an Enderman head, it'll go into this chest, or this chest. And yeah, that way you don't lose it. You know, a lot of people just let the drops go, you know, down into the void. I have a small storage for you know, ender pearls here. So if for some reason you want a bunch of ender pearls, you know, you can just come by and get a bunch. They're so cheap with this farm, you know. Yeah, but then, so we have it sorted, and all the extra just get shot off into the void. They just, you know, kind of go down that water stream and into the void. You see one right there. This is the garbage disposal, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Rotten flash, don't need cobblestone. That and shoots it out. Goodbye. Yeah, and then we have a full enchantment setup. You know, just everything you need at a Enderman farm. We don't have like a huge storage for like books or, you know, stuff like that, because I don't think we really need much for, you know, I try to avoid clutter. So yeah, we just have, you know, lapis and books and iron and stuff for anvils. You know, and that's pretty much it here. So, it's really cool farm. I think that I made it look really good. You know, everything's black and purple glass, you know. I really love how it looks like you're standing on nothing, you know, pretty much. So, especially depending on your texture pack, just looks like you're kind of floating in the void. Kind of nerve-wracking. But let's see if I can sometimes I can kind of glitch out of here and please, there we go. Alright, so yeah, this is it right here. As you can see, I went with the purple and black like the Enderman. So yeah, they just, you can see them spawning here. I gotta watch my rockets, I'm almost out. But yeah, see, it's just that little platform, and they just, see how fast they're spawning? Real simple design, but you know, it definitely works. So so yeah, this is our end. We fought the dragon, you know, I don't know how many times, you know, like 20 whatever times, so that we get all the end portals up. Basically, we did that. We're going to build like a little walkway to each of them, because some people are building in the end. Right there, that one that just lit up actually, is Govna's portal. He is going to be living in the end this season. He is basically destroying like a giant end island, and he's gonna rebuild it and kind of, you know, make his own base on it, or in it, or, you know, however he's doing it. But yeah, so go check him out. You can see his progress on that. It's gonna be pretty cool, so I'm excited to see it. I actually helped him like a week ago, build up a big TNT machine, and we turned it on and blew up most of an end island. He still has to clean everything up by hand and do that so he can start building. But yeah. So that was that. Oh, this guy's mad at me. Better land in the portal here. There we go. Perfect. Oh, of course I slept in here. But yeah, so let's get going to the next build. Let's see here. What was the next thing? I'll go to the next build that I have actually finished. It was actually not too long ago that I built this. It was maybe 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah, it's in the redstone area again. You might have seen it in the background from earlier, from the clip earlier. But, yeah, it was... Oh, actually, it was right here. This was a fun farm that I built with Kitay. She made a little, like, egg farm. So these chickens, they just sit there and lay eggs. And, they kind of get collected and they go into this, little storage area here. But she also wanted, like, a chicken meat farm. So I built it over here, right next to it. And basically, it just takes some of their extra eggs. Once this fills up, their eggs are going to go over here and get shot into this 1x1 area. As you can see, there's a bunch of chickens already in there. Let's see how many are in there. Whew, 77, that's a lot. But yeah, so basically they get shot into here, and entity cramming is on in this in our world, and so every time another chicken spawns, one of them dies from entity cramming, and their meat gets put into there. I was thinking about transforming this into a cooker farm so that it cooks it too, but I haven't done that yet. As you can see, people, come by and use it all the time. They get chicken and, leave the feathers, but, yeah, and then she decorated it. I think it looks really great, This is like a little chicken coop. That looks, phenomenal. And then there's, a pixel art of a chicken, so I love it. And then over here, I built a couple weeks ago with Govna. It's a super smelter, another one of Ilmango's designs. It has 44 furnaces on it. Really cool design. I love how it works. Everything is kind of perfectly timed. Oh, let's actually go grab some chicken, and we'll cook it up real quick. Yeah, basically, as each of the hoppers fills up, it... I'm doing a really bad job of explaining it. Yeah, basically, once the items travel to all the furnaces, that's when it unlocks all the hoppers and turns on. So, and it's timed out perfectly so that once an item smelts or is done smelting is the exact amount that it takes for the items to travel down to the end. So it instantly, instantly fires up, and then the exact time that the items go to each furnace, the hoppers unlock and go into the furnace and start smelting. So, you can see that we did that, how many seconds ago? I don't even know. And this chicken's already pouring in. Amazing. I love it. So, yeah, it's pretty efficient. If you have like a lot of stuff to smelt, if you just have like one stack, it kind of wastes the fuel. But, oh, looks like someone else was cooking up some chicken. I left some in there. But yeah, it's not a perfect design because kind of like whatever you're smelting, it leaves a little bit in there, you know? So yeah, you gotta kind of like put something in behind it to make it finish smelting, you know, the stuff that gets stuck. But, you know, whatever. I like it. It's fast. You know, you can come in here with, you know, a ton of, you know, sand or something and smelt down real fast. And, you know, it's cool. So I'm going to sleep real quick. Hey guys, SBG or Die here. I'm coming to you from the future. Yeah, pretty much. I was editing and watching back this episode, and it was getting extremely long. Just the rough cut was like an hour long, so I decided to cut it in half, and I'm just gonna do 2 half-hour videos, and yeah. So thank you for watching, and if you could please just leave a comment down below. I know that I need to work on a lot of my audio issues and stuff like that. There was a lot of background noise going on, and but yeah, you know, just leave a comment, any suggestions on the actual content itself, and how I can improve, and also, you know, how I'm doing as a kind of a video host. So just let me know, leave a like, leave a comment, and of course subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you later.